Iron Trader, now the pit's closed here at 2:30. That's about 45 minutes ago. So we're going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, this is a really nice candle, what we had today. This is what we're looking for. See this? That's like we had here, okay? Those are bottoming candles and engulf the complete previous day's high and low. Very, very nice. The only problem I see with this is right above this is what we got is this 8 simple moving average. Now, when the futures open here at 6 p.m., just make sure that you watch this real closely because now this 8-day is going to be pushing right on down. The key is we have to get back above and close above it. If you can, then we have that 200-day sitting right there, okay? So let's just take a look here on the upside. So we want to watch, obviously, today's high. That's at 79.27. Now, we are just above this 78.97 on your 50-day, which is very good. So now you're above the 21-day, and you're above that 50-day. Very, very nice. Now we can maybe head towards that 100-day and possibly this 8 estimate. We have to see. But right now, this is looking very, very good. Okay. Now, I always point out, you always look to the left of the chart here. So yesterday we had that low of 77.55, and if we just look at this candle here, you had 77.57 within 2 cents. Okay, today we had a lower low, which went all the way down to 76.89, and we just look at the candle on the left, where you have 76.79. So that was your support level. So far, we are holding that key level. All right, and also above this nice 100-day. Now, this was a really nice, good trading day here. I traded the UCO. This was very, very good day trading. Now, let's just look at the upside. The key level here is going to be right there. It's going to be this 79.59. If you can get above that, then we can look at the top here. You're looking at 79.63, which is just above. You have 79.90, but this is the target that you're looking for right there. It's going to be that 80.15, okay? Very, very nice. Now, again, if this would blast right on up here over the 8-day and the 200-day, nothing says that it can't, then what we do is we just follow these candles, okay? So the bottom here, you're looking at 80.70, and then we're looking right here, you're looking at 80.88, and then we'll look right to the bottom here at 80.95, and then we'll come right to the top of this candle, sitting at 81.57, and then we're looking right there at that 81.83, and then your 21-day is 82.27. Now, that's a lot of resistance, okay? Because don't forget, we have this 100-day and your 8-day also here on your weekly chart, but you got to get above this 8-day, this 200-day, the 50-day, and the 21-day before you can rally up here, okay? So that's going to be very, very strong. So I always pointed out here this head and shoulders pattern, whereas your left shoulder, your head, and your right shoulder. So you always want to look at those patterns, okay, to see exactly what you can see within a chart, okay? So when you look at this chart, some people look back and say, I don't see anything. Well, see, what you have to do is you have to just try to find stuff, okay? So again, on my playlist, last couple of weeks, what I do is I went through all the candlesticks, how to trade candlesticks, and looking for chart patterns. That's also on there. So you can just go there anytime you want. And just what you want to do is just look for anything that you can. Like this is a head and shoulders pattern. You can look for inverse head and shoulder pattern, which would be the reverse of it. We have these candles like this, which you have double top situations. You know what I'm saying? Then we have bottoming tails like we have here, like there, like we have here, like we have here. It's all right on there. So if you want to take a little peek, it's all right there for you. Okay, now RSI here, we're looking good. We bounced right off of that level. Now we're looking here pretty good. Not too bad here at all. Okay, so your MACD is still bearish. See, your green is below your red. But again, you're at the bottom of the situation here. And now we can see our red bars are trying to move right on up here. So this might, if that can curl back up here, we can get higher. But a key level here is going to be that right there, that 8 simple moving average. And right above it, that 200-day. If you can get above that, then we can work on the rest of the situation. Now, I'm not saying that it can't do that, because obviously it can. We just look back here in the old charts and see here, well, we had all the big sell-off. Then we had that reversal candle, and then what happened with the 8-day? Rolled right back up, and then the price is right back up here very, very nicely. Okay, so let's look at the downside, because yesterday it looked, but if it is as a red candle, so that's not a bottoming candle. So that's what we're looking at here now. So what we need to do is we have to hold this key level here, 78.32, and then we have this 78.22, and then we can just follow these candles down. So you want to look at yesterday's low, 77.55, and then today's low at 76.89. Okay, say this goes sideways, or say this is just like a one-day deal. Well, then we just basically look back to the chart again here. Okay, we're lined up with that. Now what we'll do is we'll come over to the bottom of that candle, 76.32, and we'll come back to here. You're looking at 78.84, and then we'll follow this candle here at 75.52. And then here's what you'd be looking for is that 75.25, that 200 simple moving average on your weekly chart. Okay, so that's what would be the baseline here, because this would be a good buying opportunity. Even though it came down here, yes, it did lower, but look where everything closed. Okay, and these are weeks. Okay, these are not just days here. So right now here, this is looking very, very good. But what you want to do is watch the futures, and then we always want to watch today's high, which was 79.27, the low 76.89, and you close at 79.15 right now. So this is what you want to watch here when those futures open at 6 o'clock to see which direction. Are we going to go sideways action? Is this 8-day going to keep on coming down? Is that going to hold it down and then we go down, or is it going to pop up all over that 8 SMA here, and then we just head for that 200-day? Then we know that's a true reversal candle, and then we're going to go nice and high, just like we had here. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. This is a 5-minute chart. I like trading off of this chart. It's always very, very good. Now, we can see here very, very clearly today it ran up and made a new high at 2.274. The other previous day high was 2.262. Okay, so we made a nice high right there. But then what happened here? Okay, what did we do? 2.274. Right there, see this? This is a double top situation. Okay, so when you see that and you can't get through and the next candle's red, that tells you that this is going to go lower. Now, once it came through here and it went below this 8 SMA here, look what happens, okay? See what happens when you go to the 8 SMA? So this is why I always want to say just go to that playlist. You have different scenarios of double tops there for candlesticks, what they actually look like. This is what it looks like. Now, they don't always have to look like this. They can be two reds. They can be, two greens, however it is. But that's a double top situation. And then it came right on down. So you always want to get familiar with double tops, double bottoms, breakout patterns, head and shoulders, inverse head, all that stuff here. It'll give you an edge in trading. Now, we kind of rallied up here, and then you can see where it just came right and sold right on off here. Very nice. And just put in a lower low here at 2.16 here. So you just couldn't hold it off that double top, and then she came right on down. But see, what I don't like about here, see, we put a high, but then what you had, this is pretty much like a bear flag kind of a situation. And then look what happened here. Big red candle, another bear flag situation, and then boom, all the way on down. Okay, so you have to be very, very cautious of these kind of patterns within the charts. Okay, so when you look at what we had there yesterday compared to today. All right, let's look at here at a daily and a weekly. Okay, let's take a look here at the weekly first. Oh, this is UNG. Okay, I got the wrong chart. Just hang on. Well, we can just look at this chart here too. Okay, so basically what we have here is the daily chart. Okay, here, a lot of times I'll do is I put these side by sides where so if you're trading natural gas, you can see the natural gas and you can see the UNG is what I trade. Okay, so these are side by side. Okay, so what we had here is basically you ran right on up here. Okay, so you ran to a high of 2.26, and then today we put that a little bit higher in there, but you notice that it just could not hold it. Okay, and then she just came right on down here. Now we got a big ass red candle. Okay, same thing with the UNG here. So when you look at this here, the charts are very, very similar. Where you had that topping there yesterday, we had that green candle, and then look what happened again today, and now she's falling right on down. So we look at the support levels here. So like on UNG, you're looking at that 1533, and we're looking at 1527. If that's lost, then you can come all the way down here to that 1490. Then your big retest is all the way down here. Not saying that's what's going to happen, but you always want to look in both directions there. Okay, now here on your daily chart, well, what we want to do is we made a higher high and a higher low there today, but we have a topping tail, a candle here, which is not really good, okay? So what we want to do is we want to watch today's low. So when the futures open, watch that 2.167. And then we can watch yesterday's low, 2.14, and then we have 2.13 situation. Now, again, if that's lost here, you have this You want to look to the top of that candle, 2.9. It's all jammed up right there, basically 2.9, and then we have a 2.8 level. So everything right there, this is your key support level here, just like it is on the UNG, like right there, okay? So that's what we're looking for. And again, if this is all lost, then what we do is we follow this candle down. So what we're looking for next then is this 2.05. And then we have underneath that is that 2.01. And then we can come over to the top here. You're looking at 1.97. And then we have, what do we have there? 1.92. And then we can go all the way down here to this 8-day and your 50 SMA. You have a gap fill all the way down here, 1.67. But that's very, very far off. We got to see, this could be sideways action here for a long time, just like what we had here. It's not really that big of a deal. But I always like to point out exactly where it's going. So again, say this rallies up, above this key level here, this 2.62. Then what we're looking for here is you just go to your charts on the left-hand side, 2.31, 2.32. This is what you're looking for right there, that 2.42. That's your gap fill. And then we can go up to your 200-day here and your, well, this is not a weekly chart. But the same way with the UNG, if you can break out here of that 1653, then you have a really, really nice target. We can look to the left of the chart here, but you have a really nice target here of this 1748, okay? So that's what you're looking for, like on that UNG. So if you're trading that, you can just put these charts like I do side by side here. Then it gives you a good gist here of exactly what has happened with the ETF or with the natural gas. Okay, let's take a look here on an hourly and a 4-hour chart. Okay, here we have your hourly and your 4-hour chart here now. So, well, you can see here what happened is you broke out to a higher high from this point up here. Okay, this is that 2.26. This is what we're looking for. You went to a higher high, but look what happened here. Then she came right on down. However, that being said, we're still holding this nice key area right here. That's key. Okay, see, so when you look at the bottom of that candle, that's that, what is that? It's like, well, it's a 1.90 is what we're looking for coming right across here, okay, right here. This is what you're looking for. See 1.91, 1.90, that's what you're looking for. You want to hold that key, all that box right there. Once you start losing that, then you can go to your 100-day or 200-day. You can come all the way down to the gap fill. But right now, this is just a little pullback. We lost that 8-day. You can see how strong that 8-day is, where it comes right on down. You see how nice that works? But once you lose it, then what you have next is you're going to have this 21-day. So we got to see if this is going to hold that area here, or is going to come down to level here, all the way down to the price channel, or even down to there. Okay, so this is very, very critical. You want to hold that 1.90. If you lose that, then you're going to go into this no man's land, which is that gap fill area, just like we had going on the upside. Okay, so when you look at that hourly chart here, we're still coming off here looking very, very nice. It's just that, what you got now is a nice trading range. So you just want to watch the bottom of these candles and have this come right across here. If this key situation can hold, then you're okay. Okay, and then there's your breakout at 2.27. But that's it. I say once you get out of this here, you say, oh, I lost that 1.9, I'm down here and anything. Then you go into that no man's land here. Then it's like all the way on down, which you don't know where that's actually going to go. But here, like on your 1-minute chart here, you had a really, really nice run up here. This is what I was looking for right here. This is that 1.90 level down here. Okay, so look how much progress that you have made. You came all the way from there. You went all the way up to the 2.27 here. So you gained there, that about 40 cents kind of a situation, which was actually very, very good. But now we're just holding that upper tier here. So don't get too excited here. But again, you just want to trade the range kind of situation. Now, UNG had a pretty good day. It got as low as 1585 and went all the way up to 1638. And same way with KOLD, that was actually a good trade on the short side, 60.47, and it got on the low side at 63.05 because you put that double top in here, right here. So that told me, you see this double top here. Then we put a higher low, and then we had that red candle. That tells you that you got to get a little short, okay, and then get in and get out of the trade. Now, the KOLD here, you had about a 2.5 point move there. I got 1 point out of it today. I wasn't really interested in taking. There was better stuff out there to trade there, but I got 1 point out of the KOLD, and I was satisfied with what was going on that, because right now natural gas is still in a nice seasonality play, and this is still looking a nice series of low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low situation. So don't get too bearish on that until you start losing this 1.90, and then she comes down in that gap. Then you can say, okay, yeah, then the trade is over. But right now here, you still have a really good opportunity here to go long, even to bust out that 2.27. Let the charts tell you where it's going. Don't let yourself, get caught up and say, "Oh, I think it's going there. I think it's going there. I'm gonna take a trade here." Then no. Let the charts tell you exactly. You break above that 2.27, you're going higher. If you start breaking down here to this average here, and you lose that, then you're going to be going lower. Okay, that's what I got for you on crude and natural gas. I'll be back tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock. Now, remember here, tomorrow morning at 10:30, you'll have the EIA report on natural gas. And then Friday, we have the rig count there at 1 p.m. Okay, thanks for watching.